Where is it? Where the hell is it? Where's the bloody thing gone?
What have you lost?
Nothing much, just a will.
A will?
Ha!
Found it?
Yes. I'm not that stupid, Susan. What happened to it? I got it out of the safe especially last night.
Whose will is it, anyway?
Old man Copus. You know, from Copus Farm.
Is he dead?
I sincerely hope so, Barbara. Otherwise, this has been a complete waste of time.
Poor old man Copus, he were... Well, actually, we're a complete bastard.
Shush! His sons are waiting in my office.
The infamous Copus brothers. Eh? You were at school with them, weren't you?
We're old school chums, yes?
Yeah. I heard they used to flush your head down the toilet.
Schoolboy jigs, Barbara. A little game we had. Ah, yes. It all seems to be in order. Don't understand it.
Look, the will is not here. You're going to have to tell him.
Keep looking. It's all right. I've got Bradley to keep them entertained.
So, your dad's dead, then?
Oh, cheer up, for God's sakes. People do respect you, Evelyn, and no, you don't look ridiculous.
Are you sure?
Yes, but you can take the head off now.
I can't do it, Susan. I just can't.
Look, I could have asked Barbara or Bradley to do this promotion, but I just feel that it would be good for your confidence. And besides, you've got a lot of the qualities of Sydney the Squirrel.
Sydney the Squirrel doesn't hyperventilate. Not in the ads I've seen, anyway.
Well, no, but you're gentle, you're attentive. You seem to eat a lot of nuts.
You've got a protein deficiency.
I think you should give it another go. I think it'll be good for you.
Well, OK. It's just I'm afraid that the men will laugh at me.
No, they won't. And don't let men dictate your behaviour, for God's sakes. Anyway, got to go now because David's here. You can do it.
Ah, Sydney the Squirrel promotion, eh? Well done, Bradley.
It's me, Evelyn.
God, you look stupid.
Hiya.
Hi. Just popped over to, see if your laptop's working OK.
Yeah, fine.
Good. Great.
How are things, by the way?
Oh, I didn't come here to bore you with my marital problems. But frankly, Katie's completely flipped. She slashed all my suits.
Oh, no.
Luckily, she missed this one. I mean, she's got it into her head that I'm having some sort of an affair.
Well, who with?
Well, with you. It's a ridiculous idea. I mean, we're just work colleagues, aren't we? So how is your laptop?
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's a very sensitive little button you've got in the middle there.
Oh.
Actually, there was something I was meaning to ask you. I'm going to the Nuneaton conference this week, and I wondered whether it was the sort of thing that might interest you at all. Basically, it's
I'd
all...
love to Sorry.
Well, basically, on the first day, there's a couple of...
So it's a 2-day conference?
Didn't I say? Yes, it's a 2-day conference with a period of night time in between. About 8 to 10 hours.
Standard.
Look at her. She's like a lovesick Labrador. I don't trust that woman, Barbara. She's trying to sleep her way into the top job.
Well, let's face it. Work for Prince Philip.
It's not going to happen while I'm around to stop it. Good morning, David. How's everything? You know, all that business with your marriage. Anything I can do to help?
It's fine, thanks. Don't let me keep you from anything.
I'm not doing anything important, just reading a will. Yes, my wife and I, we've had our sticky times too, but in marriage, you've got to expect good things and bad things. It's like... I'll tell you what it's like. It's like other things where there's good things and bad things. Like the news.
Yes, thank you,
Well, that's
Peter.
mostly bad, isn't it? Anyway, David, anytime you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here for you. My door's always open. Sorry, just popped back for the little pink pencil. Bastard.
What?
You got a bastard on your back. I don't mean the regional director. I mean, someone's written bastard on your back. Probably a wife. Or somebody else. Could have been any number of people. Well, I'll just leave you to it. Scheming Jezebel.
They're getting impatient.
Who?
The Copus brothers. Mr. Copus and the other one, Mr.
Copus.
Yes.
You better get in there. You don't want to be getting on the wrong side of the Copus brothers.
They're not going to dead leg me now, Barbara. We're adults. I'm a bank manager. I'll just have to manage without the will.
You can't do that.
It's all right. I know more or less what was in it. I glanced through it yesterday.
Just say you've mislaid one of the documents and ask him to come back tomorrow.
Yes, you're probably right. Bradley, organise some croissants and coffee. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Peter Duffley.
Yes.
Long time no see.
Yes, yes. I'm a bank manager now, you know. Well, you're here, so you do know, obviously. I'm so sorry to hear about your father. He had so many tractors.
Yeah. Here. You know what the last thing he said was?
No, do tell me.
Help, someone turn that bloody threshing machine off!
No, not really. We'll be glad to see the back of the old git.
Yeah, old git. We hated his guts.
Yeah.
Yes, well, grief can be expressed in many different ways. Bradley, forget the quasars and use the old mugs. Now, there's been a bit of a hitch with the will.
That's it. We used to call you Duffer. Duffer Duffley. At school.
Duffer Duffley, that's right.
Can't say I remember.
Yeah, because you were a bit useless, that's why.
Useless. They said you'd lose your head if it weren't screwed on.
Yes, well, I'm a bank manager now.
Remember the time you lost your kit and old Taffy made you stand outside in your Y fronts and all the fifth formers threw wet tennis balls at you?
Happy days. But as I was saying, there's been a slight hitch with the will.
Not lost it, have you?
Duffer.
Of course not, got it right here. But we don't tend to do formal will readings these days. It's not all ticking clocks and crusty old lawyers. But what I will do is give you the gist of it.
No. Read it all out.
Yeah, read it out. We've been waiting for this moment for years.
Right. I'll read it then.
Well, come on then, Duffer. Read it out.
OK. I hereby declare this to be the last will and testament of me, Old Man Copus.
Is that what he put?
No, not exactly, but I didn't want to risk mispronouncing his Christian name at such a sensitive time. What is the correct pronunciation, in fact?
Bob.
Bob. Bob. Oh, not Bob. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. I revoke all former wills and codicils and testamentary dispositions and declare...
Yes?
Amo, amas, amat, Spartacus ad nauseam, que sera, placido domingo. Some of it's in Latin, obviously.
Well, just tell us what we got, will you?
All right, yes, here we are. I, Robert Copus.
Robin.
Robin? Oh, right. Sorry, can't read my typing. I, Robin Copus, give the whole of my estate, both real and personal, to my two beloved sons, the Copus brothers. Just a few things to sign and the farm's yours, Happy.
What about Landau?
Landau? Who gets Landau?
Landau being...
The only reason we come here in the first place.
Ah, yes, here we are. Landau to be divided up into 2 equal parts and shared between you.
What? Destroy Landau?
No. Landau will be kept at the farm.
What, we move him then?
Yes, moved from the garage.
Hey?
Harbour.
That is the right will, isn't it? Duffer.
Of course it is.
Ah, Geoffrey, you haven't seen the Copus will, have you?
Ah, poor old Mr. Copus. You know, he never really recovered from being jilted at the altar by his own sister.
Well, have you or haven't you?
Now, let me think. Ah! Here it is.
What are you doing with it?
I'm just checking a few things.
All I'm saying is that were Landau to be, for instance, a villa in Spain, the legal procedures would be entirely different than if it were, say, a very large diamond.
Yeah, but he ain't any of those things, though, is he?
No, of course not. As we all know, Landau is an extremely valuable...
Greyhound.
Greyhound, exactly.
Not just any old greyhound, either.
No, he's one of the fastest in the country.
Yeah, you want to see him run sometime, Peter. Oh, by the way, here's the will.
Not another copy, Geoffrey. I hardly need 2 copies. Give it to me. Come on! That's it, come on! That's it, yes! Oh, it came first, Geoffrey. Oh, this is a real buzz. What a great feeling.
How much you win?
Nearly £1.50. Cheers. Ah, we can take our ale, you and me, Geoffrey. I mean, my old dad, give him a few beers, he'd get all maudlin.
Yeah.
I miss him. You're all right, you know, mate. I know we've had our differences, but we go way back, school and all that. You, me.
The Copus brothers.
Oh, God, the Copus brothers. They stole my dinner money every single day for a year, a whole year. I was too ashamed to tell my mum. Bloody bullies.
What did you do?
I just nicked it back off the first form.
It'd be great, wouldn't it, to get one over on them? The Copuses.
Oh, yeah. What do you mean?
You realise that whilst the will's in probate, you are the legal owner of Landau.
Really?
A lot of people would like to breed from that dog. It'd be great, wouldn't it, just to borrow him for a couple of hours. I'd get my contacts to bring along the female. No one would be any the wiser.
God, just imagine it, eh?
They'd pay. 5 grand for me, 5 grand for you.
Easy money.
There's nothing to stop us.
You're serious, aren't you?
Completely.
Oh, no, Geoffrey. It's a nice idea, but not my style. I'm a bank manager now.
Just a thought.
I've enjoyed having a few beers with you, Geoffrey. But I must get some sleep now.
You look brilliant, Evelyn. Here are your leaflets. Good luck. Barbara, she's gone down again.
That's it. Deep breaths.
Monicus! What's the matter with her?
Oh, when she gets stressed, she hyperventilates and has to breathe into a bag.
Oh, great. The bank that likes to say help. I'm going to faint.
Shall I give her the kiss of life?
I think you better let someone else be Sidney the Squirrel, Evelyn.
No! I'm going to do this. It's a personal thing. It's like when I made myself drive in 3rd gear.
Peter, I've brought some stuff for Operation Landau. You know, leads, muzzles and stuff.
Geoffrey, what did I say to you last night?
Sorry I was sick on your shoes.
Before that.
Well, OK. It's worth a try.
Oh, morning, Peter. Just to say, I won't be here for the rest of today and tomorrow because I'm going to the Nuneaton conference.
The Nuneaton conference?
Yeah. It's It's no big deal.
No big deal. The famous none eaten away from the wife chance for a bit of nookie conference.
No, it's just an annual conference.
Hang on. Is David going?
I don't know, he might be.
How are you getting there, then?
Well, David's driving me, actually. Stop that, Geoffrey.
I knew it! It's an uneaten sleep with David conference, that's what it is.
Oh, is that what you think? Is that what you all think?
No.
Look, I'm just going to Nuneaton.
For a quick conference.
I knew it. I knew this would happen. I'm not going to stand for it. I'm going to use all my cunning, all my guile, all my influence to stop those two going to that conference.
Bye. Have a nice conference, you two.
Shut up, Bradley.
She's got a smile on her face that says, beef on the bone tonight.
Right, that's it. Once she's got her claws into him, I'm history.
Look, if Susan's on the make, why shouldn't you be?
Jeffrey, if you think just because I'm on the way out you can persuade me to do that Greyhound scam of yours, you're absolutely right. My office now. Bradley, where the hell have you been?
My brother, he needed the van.
Oh, come on. We've only got a couple of hours.
What's Landau like? Is he fierce?
Risky. Good. Come on, let's get the bitch into the van.
Come on, we haven't got all day. Mate! Mate!
Not much of a goer, is he? Hey, you should have used my neighbour's Rottweiler. Now that is a horny dog. Jumped clean over the fence once, started humping away at my leg.
What did you do?
What could I do? I faked an orgasm.
You're not helping, Barbara. Animals, eh? So unsophisticated. Imagine if one of us went up to someone in the park and started sniffing their bum. There'd be an uproar.
There was.
It's no good. The bitch won't cooperate. Get them out of the van.
Oh, I'll get the keys.
Landau can be a bit vicious. We better put the muzzle and stuff on. Bradley, there's some stuff in my case. Put it on the dog.
What a palaver you have to go through just to do a bit of mating.
Hi.
Oh, come in. Come in.
Oh, your room's quite a lot like mine. Mine.
Yes. Look, I thought after the seminar today we could have a bit of dinner and then perhaps a walk down by the lake.
Yeah, sounds great.
Great. By the way, there's a book I want you to see. Have a look in my case.
I know it's none of my business, David. What's all this other stuff?
Oh, just a few things I need for tonight. Have you found the book?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. It's got loads of good ideas.
I'm not sure that it's quite my thing.
No, it's brilliant. There's a few things in there I thought you and I might try out.
Oh, keep away from me.
Susan, what's wrong?
You're disgusting.
Oh, no. You found those suppositories. They're not mine. They're for my mother.
He's making a right meal of that.
Come on, Bradley.
I've done it, Geoffrey.
How's all that?
Well, that's what was in the case. That and some book on systems management.
You blithering idiot!
Well, give me some credit. You've no idea how hard it was to put those suppositories in.
This isn't my case.
Isn't it? Who's got yours, then?
Susan! It's not my case, honestly.
Keep away from me, you pervert.
Right. Would you like to put the female in a negligee, Bradley, or can we get on?
No, hang on. I recognise that look in his eyes. I think they're finally about to do it.
Someone's running inquiries. The dog thinks it's the starting bell.
Hold on, Bradley! Don't let go! For God's sake. Why are you ringing the inquiries bell?
Yeah, I have an inquiring.
Well, don't. It stops the greyhounds mating.
Stops the greyhounds mating? Please, I'm wanting to get some English pounds.
Well, go and find the junior cashier. You'll find her out the front, dressed as a giant red squirrel, possibly hyperventilating into a paper bag. If it doesn't happen soon, we're going to have to abandon the whole plan. There must be something we can do to get them to mate.
Maybe you should buy a dinner. Works for me.
Bad idea, Barbara. Maybe they're hungry. Ah, Bradley. The dog's all right? Good, then go and buy some dog food.
Come and meet Sydney the squirrel. Have a leaflet, sir. Would you like a balloon?
Balloon?
Hello, Bradley. You look like you've been dragged through a hedge backwards.
No, forwards. Well, you seem to be enjoying yourself.
It's brilliant. Susan was right. Everybody loves Sydney. In fact, I think I prefer being Sydney to being Evelyn.
Great. Well, see you later, Evelyn.
Sydney! Yes, everybody loves Sydney. Who could possibly be horrible to a red squirrel?
Excuse me, we booked this spot for our road safety promotion. Oh, go on, clear off, go on. Go on, get lost.
Oh, it's all right, love.
And he was really aggressive about it and everything.
What's the matter now?
Evelyn's been chased off by a grey squirrel.
Oh, well, Evelyn, that's life in the country.
Peter's right. I'm just one of life's victims. I am a born failure.
Oh, take no notice of his staff assessments. Oh, hello. No need to ring the enquiries bell.
How's it going?
I got the dog food.
Oh, go! Not here, Bradley, not while I'm eating. What's that tubey bit? Hope it's not the bit of horse I think it is.
I got the cheap stuff.
Ian and Kevin Copus are here to see you.
What? Whatever you do, don't show them. In you come. Sit down, sit down. Something's wrong.
Yeah, wrong. We've been down to kennels and Landau's gone.
Yeah, they said some geeky bloke from the bank come took him away. Bradley or someone.
Don't know who that could be. Bradley?
Yes?
Yes, that was his name. Doesn't ring a bell, does it, Rupert? Off you go, off you go.
Now, there's a lot of people like to get their hands on that dog.
If he's been stolen, I'll kill him.
Calm down. No one's stolen your dog.
Is that dog food?
No.
What is it, then?
It's my lunch. Your dog. What's probably happened is...
Look, Landau's not here at the bank, is he?
No, of course not. What's probably happened is...
Are you sure that's not dog food?
No, it's pâté. Pâté de cheval. Have you never had it?
No.
Oh, it's very good. No, what's probably happened is, because CMP are the executors of your father's estate, there's certain stuff that has to be done.
That smells like dog food.
No. This is delicious. So, what I suggest you do is go straight home and I'll get the legal department to give you a ring.
Oh.
Tubey bit. So, there you are.
It's no good. The bitch still won't cooperate.
Ah, hello.
What bitch? Excuse me, staff problems. Evelyn, cooperate, you bitch!
That's the last straw. You would never have talked to Sydney like that.
Anyway, where were we? Oh, yes.
That is dog food, isn't it?
No.
You're probably here about Landau.
Yeah, how'd you know that?
Oh, it's all my fault. You see, because of probate regulations, any animal in trust with the bank has to be taken away and inspected by an independent vet. I was going to notify you, but I forgot. I'm terribly sorry. So there you are, you see. Landau will be back in kennels in an hour or so.
Good, because he's a very sensitive dog. He likes to be kept indoors.
Yeah, indoors where it's nice and warm. Otherwise he gets stressed out, see?
Oh, I see. Oh, that's very interesting. Yes, well, goodbye. Oh, firm handshakes. It's amazing what a couple of extra fingers can do. Bah! You hyperventilating or about to be sick?
Both. Right, that's it, Geoffrey. Mission abort, abort, abort.
No, it's lucky they came.
Oh, I'm delighted they came. I just love eating horse bollocks on toast.
But now we know what the problem is. We have to bring Landau inside.
Inside? Are you mad?
That's why they're not mating.
No, they'll find out. They'll give me a dead leg. They'll flush my head down the toilet.
Get a grip on herself.
Thank you, Geoffrey.
It's my pleasure, believe me.
I'm still not sure about this.
Just bring them into the staff room and leave them to it. It'll soon be over.
Well, we know when they've done it.
Well, there's a security camera in there. We can watch it on a monitor.
Are they mating yet?
They seem quite excited.
Go on, my son!
Please, what are they watching in there?
2 dogs mating in a staff room.
I understand, yeah. I also have that video.
They seem to have got hold of a large sofa cushion or something.
Looks like a giant fur coat.
They're really going for it.
Oh, yeah, you don't mind mounting that, do you, stupid animal?
Hang on, that's Evelyn's squirrel costume. They're tearing it to pieces.
She's not going to like that. Where is Evelyn, by the way?
Get some more sweet tea, Bradley.
Even animals hate me now.
On the contrary, I think they were showing their love in a very physical way.
Sydney's dead.
Oh, shut up, Evelyn. What's Geoffrey got to? I'm fed up with these dogs. I'm going to sort them out once and for all.
Come on. Well, it looks like it's not going to happen for us, Landau. We'll just have to resort to Plan B.
I do believe you, David. That's not the problem. I've just realised that, well, I don't feel ready to have a conference with you yet.
I see.
But thanks for the lift home.
Pleasure.
And thanks for lunch. It was lovely.
Yes, it's a nice little chef, that one.
Well, I better get on with some work.
Yeah, I'd better be getting back to something.
Come on, you two, get on with it. Get on top of her and fertilise her. That's what we're all waiting for. Oh, God. Sorry, Susan, I thought you were a dog. After which innocuous remark, she smacked me across the face with a squirrel head.
Just be thankful they didn't see the dogs. Well, let's hope Plan B works.
You got it with you, Geoffrey?
It's in this freezer box.
Is this going to work?
Well, it's worth trying.
No pups, no money.
It's what we agreed. Well, fingers crossed.
I have to ask you, Bradley, was it, difficult?
No more than you'd expect.
Let's hope it worked. God, $5,000, eh? Just for a bit of dog semen.
Dog?
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, you're crying all the time. You ain't nothing but a hound dog.
The Peter Principle is on the move, back next Monday at the new time of 10:40. Swindon's go-kart track has finally cracked it for Nick, but what will he end up driving? Beast is next on BBC One.
Yeah, they said you was high class.